and I'm with the Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign. We represent 140 organizations across the country that are fighting for basic survival. And we're here on National Habitat's Zero Evictions, Stop What's Happening to Families in This Country Day. And we're here in DC specifically to say that we have to stop these evictions. We need a moratorium. We need to stop treating people that live in modular homes like second-class citizens. And we need to ratify the treaty and guarantee everyone a basic right to housing. And so next, Charlotte Delgado from the National Alliance of HUD Tenants.
Yes, I'm Charlotte Delgado. I'm from the National Alliance of HUD Tenants, and I'm here today to ask the United States Senate to ratify the International Housing Treaty. It was first brought to the United States by Roosevelt when he was in office. It was signed by Jimmy Carter in 1978, and until this day it has still not been ratified by the U.S. Senate. And we're calling on President Obama and the Senate to ratify it because the United States is the only large country in the world that has not signed this treaty yet. And to have them hosting this event today is a crime against the poor people of the United States.
All right. Next, we'd like to have Sergeant Ppehrc from Mississippi.
Ppehrc from Waveland, Mississippi, and we've been fighting the cities down there to allow us to keep the MEMA cottages after the Hurricane Katrina came through. There's been a time limit put on them, and the cottages can either be purchased or removed. And the cities are blocking the residents that own their properties from purchasing these cottages. I had to sue the city of Waveland. We won that lawsuit. My cottage is safe now, but there are 6 families in Long Beach, Mississippi who are facing the exact same thing, and they're hiding behind a wording of mobile homes instead of modular.
Next, let's go to the Delta.
Hi, my name is Ines Soto Palmarin. I am the co-founder of Gathering of Hearts. We are a nonprofit volunteer organization working on issues in the Mississippi Delta. We, including the Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign, organized a public hearing in June where over 350 people, residents of Quitman County, came to testify about their needs of clean water, affordable housing, and lack of resources, jobs, anything. The youth came out and spoke about what they needed. There are towns in Mississippi that don't have libraries, and here we are hosting the United Nations World Day, and in our own states, our children are missing the basic services, such as a place to go to read books. They don't have playgrounds, and I would like to invite folks, if they're interested, to come in with my friend Antonia Harrell, the other co-founder of Gathering Hearts, and take a tour of the real United States and how people are living and what conditions they're living in, impoverished conditions. And we're here to sort of voice their concerns and needs, and hopefully somebody will hear us.
Okay, next I'd like to introduce Rosemary Williams, part of the Minnesota 5.
Hi, I've been on my block for 55 years, evicted from my home twice now. The first time August 1st, went back in 10 minutes, took over the property again. The second time was 9/11, their historic day. Police surrounded, blocked off my blocks, the alley, and they have put military armament on my windows now so we cannot re-enter. Lehman Brothers supposedly held the loan. GMAC has been involved. Now we hear U.S. Bank is involved, and Aurora, another crook. So we need this to stop. We need the foreclosures to stop. If Habitat is really about families and housing, the foreclosures must stop. We need a moratorium now. I'm fired up and won't take no more.
All right. Moratorium now. All right. Yeah. Next we have Erica Sipp from Daytona Beach, Florida.
Good afternoon. My name is Erica to preserve my property. My property is now in 3 stages. First stage, bankruptcy. Second stage, foreclosure. And in a possible 30 to 90 days, we're going to have over 250 families, including children, that are going to be homeless. We're fighting to preserve this property. We are under over-leverage and predatory equity. This has to stop. It's not only happening in my part of the country, but it's happening all over the United States. Let's build a